Greeting interwebs, this is Jackie K and welcome for another Pokemon battle. Today we have a battle that I took while I was at my latest convention. Kinda like the last time I went to a convention, they had a whole gym leader style tournament where you found 8 gym leaders and had a battle to get their badge, and then went to the Pokemon League. So since I had those battles, I figured I would show you some of my favorite ones once more. This particular one, I don't remember the theme of the gym. Think like creepy or based off a horror movie, something like that. What I do know is at the time, I have my squad here together, and they've been with me through thick and thin, and we're ready to claim a gym badge. Can we do so? Find out in this Pokemon battle. So as you can see from the team preview, he has at least half his team that Chie does not appreciate, so there's not really as much point in leading off with it. Especially with those 2 ghost types. Anytime that they're both alive, he could just swap into them whenever I have Chie out, and that could be devastating for her. So I decided to lead off with my Umbreon instead, get off a nice confusion, and see how the battle goes from there. Besides the mindset of ghosts are weak to dark types, I couldn't really give you a good reason why I decided to lead off with my Umbreon. Doesn't matter though, Umbreon could always use a bit more love. Sure, it's in the OU tiers of the small guns and all, but for some reason I feel it goes underappreciated. Just look at how Umbreon sucks up that damage, just like a sponge. Although, usually things that take hits well aren't that good at dealing the damage back. Plus, with the Psychic tape out here, I feel it's a good time to set up with Yin, cause you can tell from past videos, if I get a good situation to set up Yin, I can end the battle with a snap of a finger. The only downside is that it's slow. As the Hypno takes advantage of Yin's slowness to try to get a flinch, Yin's gonna just start setting up his Calm Minds, take a nice deep breath, and relax. Cause being relaxed is the key for a sweep. However, it's not gonna be that easy as you'll see. The theme of this guy's gym is gonna come into play soon enough with that hypnosis coming into play, and he's gonna use it in combination with the Nightmare. I could swap out, but me being stubborn the way I am, I'm thinking I can still salvage this to at least take out a couple of his Pokemon. So I stay in, I wake up, instead of going for the Calm Mind, I go for a Charge Beam and at least try to get some damage off though. And Yin is back asleep. Sir, I remember quite well. It's not the evening yet when we had this battle. There's no reason to be snoozing on the job. When things look bad, hope seems to be lost with the critical hit. Yin wakes up, I get the moonlight off, and we're back in good standings. I think around this point, my opponent's getting tired of playing around, knowing that as long as I have the healing move, this is going to be an endless struggle, and decides to bring in the Gengar. This works fine for me, because at this point I'm like, screw it, I am going for Stir Power anyways. I'm set up as it is. If I try to get any more greedy, I'm not going to get the chance to do anything with Yin. So, all's well that ends well. Then comes in that Cofagrigus, and I go for Stir Power anyway, and it somehow misses. Probably a held item, because I'm pretty sure the accuracy of Yin hasn't been tampered with otherwise. This is bad for me because this Cofagrigus is going to get off the Toxic, and a Toxic pretty much renders Yin useless in the long run. It would have been worse if I didn't already set up, but it's still going to be a bit of an issue considering that it's using that in combination with Hex. I'm thankfully able to survive and activate my weakness policy. However, I believe because of this poison and how low my health is, Yin isn't really going to have much more to shine. I shouldn't have even gone for this Moonlight. He's going to take me out either way. I guess he just had this glimmer of hope that I could recover enough HP not to go down. Save Yin for the rest of battles, but no. After this Toxic, Yin's going to go down, and combination of bad luck and getting greedy, I don't even take out this Cofagrigus. Yin only really takes out one Pokemon. Thankfully, Unitech here is able to finish up the job. It's good to have that Dark Pulse, and not have to worry about Mummy being all around the field. Which is good, because I have to prepare for the scariest Pokemon yet. Jigglypuff. Look into those eyes. They have no soul. We cannot mess around with this Jigglypuff in the slightest. It might be a little odd why I decided to confuse it before swapping out, but for me, having a Pokemon confused makes switching a bit easier. It gives you one more opportunity to be able to get your Pokemon in without getting punished with the incoming attack. It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility. Thankfully, even though I didn't have that possibility work out for me, Sing is a pretty low accuracy move, so I did not have anyone snooze on the job, and a high jump kick will be plenty to take it out. And on top of that, I'm able to finish out this Hypno because Chie is just awesome liking that, and just the effect of swapping out is able to take out many threatening foes, assuming they're low enough in the health department. Now, my whole key with that was to take it out of the U-turn so I could get Sahara in a prime opportunity, but I am going to underestimate my opponent. I am thinking that I can go for the Rock Slide and take care of this Charizard, but it does have a trick up its sleeve for me. The Mega Charizard Y is certainly threatening, but not something I was worried about, until it revealed that it had Dragon Pulse in its moveset. Goodbye, Sahara! Alas, your chance to shine is not today. And this kind of brings up a bit of an issue, because Mega Charizard Y is bad, left unfretted. I guess I'm just bringing Unitech here because I'm looking at his team. I took care of all the Pokemon I needed to keep him around for, and anything I could do to hinder this Charizard will make taking it out easier. I was hoping the Flamethrower wouldn't do more damage, and I could keep Umbreon a bit longer, but then again, this is Mega Charizard Y in the sun. I wasn't going to get my hopes up too high that Flamethrower would do more than half. But with the Charizard out, I am able to bring in my own Charizard. And I'm thinking this is a good opportunity. I can just like Air Slash until it goes down. If I get too withered, I can roost off any damage I take. However, this Charizard still has some tricks up its sleeves. It has Ancient Power in its move pool as well. And that's gonna one-shot Citadels. And alas, this Charizard's moment to shine is not here. But don't worry, he does a lot of work in the gym leader battles, trust me. So it looks like we have to crutch on Chie again. But then again, you don't become a crutch unless you're really good at what you do. And what Chie does is take things out. With the help of flinching, stalling out the sun, this Charizard is pretty much out of options. Although the Flamethrower would obviously be better than the Ancient Power, but I'm not gonna complain. I will still take it out, and don't question the high jump kick. It is more accurate. I cannot afford to miss with the Stone Edge at this point. Cause yes, even with the classes, Stone Edge can still miss. And that is just not something I'm willing to risk. Going for what I went for Boar. I know these Pokemon tend to be the prankster variety a lot, so I just go for my U-turns, get out of there, let it do what it wants. As long as it doesn't attack, it won't be able to do anything to me, and I can get a free swap into my Pokemon. Sure, Swimmer Speed is not the most ideal thing to face off against this Pokemon, especially with that Giga Drain, but I have confidence that a nice play rough will take it out, and the battle will be over. So that was a good game. I believe there's a point when maybe I won't be able to succeed like I thought. But my trusty team pulls me through the match yet again. And I am thankful to have a gym leader battle that was close to some degree. I thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoy what you see on screen, you should be able to check out my other Pokemon battles. But before you go, be sure to like this one. Feel free to comment as well. If watching my other battles, you like what you hear, I have other sorts of playthroughs and commentary videos on my channel you can check out. And if you find yourself liking them to the point that you want to keep up to date to when they upload, There's a subscribe button there for a reason. Next week, I believe we'll have another battle from Ryu Kon's Baby Cup tournament. And then I will have another gym battle to show you all. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all later.